So with Central schools starting the year off with distance learning, many working parents scrambling right now to find childcare. Unfortunately, providers out there aren't able to serve as many families as before this pandemic. KION's Megan Meyer joining us now live in Salinas with what this means and how providers are dealing with it. Hey, Megan.
Hi, Veronica. Laura's Barn Child Care Center here in Salinas reopened in May, but still things are far if back to normal. Now, the state's distance learning requirement could make things even more frantic. Laura Barnes Child Care Center is at half capacity this summer.
We just want to make sure that our environments are smaller and a little more self-contained.
Owner Laura Hare says her staff cared for over 90 kids before the pandemic. As of today, that number has been reduced to just 44, and openings are slim.
Probably will max out around 50. We have some space available in our pre-K room.
An online search for local child care shows many centers are completely booked, especially those that take kids ages 2 and up. The Monterey County Office of Education says the majority of providers are now reduced to just 35% capacity.
What we do anticipate is that as more folks start returning to the workforce, that we are going to see an impacted system because there may be fewer spaces for childcare.
New capacity restrictions were set to increase social distance and hopefully limit the spread of COVID-19. Childcare providers are now able to separate kids into smaller groups, but in turn could leave some families out of the equation entirely.
Hearing from families from the whole spectrum of situations where they need more supports to give the early learning and care opportunities to their children.
Families without childcare are asked to fill out a request form on MontereyCountyChildcare.org. This will give local leaders an idea of what services are needed and where.
We don't know exactly what it looks like. We are working as quickly as we can to find those solutions, but the whole community needs to pitch in.
The Monterey County Office of Education is hoping to have more information on what additional child care options are available to families in the coming weeks. Live in Salinas, Megan Meyer, KION News Channel 546.